are so funny. You're trying to get me to do this stupid shit. And
she just whispered, "I'm a bad bitch," for anyone who didn't hear. Stop. 420.
I'm lit at Disney.
And the kids asleep in the bath.
There we go. A ball sack station.
That's what a business owner looks like. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Tattoo Homewreckers. This is a podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and everything in between. I am very excited. My name is Calista. I've got my very best friend Lou over there. And in the middle of us, we've got a special guest, Nate. Nate, say hello to our podcast.
Hello, everyone. Kia ora.
Oh, yeah. You can actually properly say hello.
I know, right? Holy cow. We've got another Kiwi friend of ours here on the podcast. Thank you for joining us today.
You're so
really
welcome.
Appreciate it. We always start with, what does your gender feel like today?
Okay, my gender is, it feels like a sparkler
Oh,
Okay.
that's been lit,
mm-hmm.
but it's like halfway, kind of like, it's burnt halfway down.
Yeah.
yes.
So it's still doing the little sparkly things,
Yes, yes.
but it's about to run out in about a minute or so.
A minute or so
Nice.
left.
Yeah.
Do you know what a sparkler is?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
we
Little
have them 4th
handheld
of July.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a second though. I was like, what is that again?
Yeah, I was just like, do they have sparklers in America?
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
We do. I don't think, do you guys have the little, they look like kernels, like popcorn kernels that you throw them at the ground and they explode?
Poppers?
Yes, we have a
Poppers, yeah.
version of it, but I don't like to use
Partake.
them because
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like they're a little bit too wild and that they might, like, I don't know.
If you get hit with them, they kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to throw them at each other.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
Yeah.
I'll happily use like a Roman candle or like shoot it
Oh,
in the...
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
You like
wizard
hit your
battles.
friends with, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we would call them.
Wizard
me and my friends-
battle?
Yeah,
You're-
wizard battles. So we would say
Oh,
Avada
nice.
Kedavra
Okay.
at each other and then point the Roman candle at each other.
Everybody I know
We
does
just
that.
Yes.
shot each other. We didn't turn into a wizard thing.
I love it. It's about the fantasy.
But
The
I try
fantasy.
not partake in that
Yes.
anymore for reasons.
Well,
reasons.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think you grow up and you realize that you can actually get hurt.
Yeah, as an
Yeah.
adult, you start to realize, wow, that is stupid. Like, there's
Yeah.
a reason why adults tell teenagers.
Oh no, I'm not
to
talking
do
about
that.
firing the fireworks. I'm talking about that Avada Kedavra.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not participating
Yeah.
in Harry Potter stuff anymore.
No.
Well, I mean, to be fair, wizardry exists outside of that cunt. So,
Yeah.
What is
I'm
it-
big on us taking it back, and I'm like, you just drown her shit out.
Yeah.
Or you just make it the most gay thing ever.
Oh,
Because I
Mm.
do
see,
a bunch of
see.
people, like, have people come in that want to get cover-ups of, like, Harry Potter tattoos.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I'm like, here's the deal. It's a really gay story.
Truly.
Yeah.
Because, like, most people I know that, like, are huge fans of it are
Mhm.
queer. So
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so... I'm like, we can just take it back.
Take
Like,
it
don't
back.
give her money.
No.
Don't be like, no, we get to claim it in and of ourselves, do, like, fan art that we want, but make it the gayest fan art you can
Yeah.
make it. So
Yeah.
that
If
way
we're
it
going
pisses
to-
her the fuck off.
Exactly. If we're going to
Yeah.
still partake in the Harry Potter world, let's make sure that we all know that we support trans people. So let's just make it queer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck J.K.
100%.
Rowling. You can quote me on that.
Yep.
I try and separate the
Yeah.
enjoyer of the
Yeah.
content from
Yeah.
the creator of the content.
Were you a Harry Potter fan when you were younger?
Admittedly, I was.
Mhm.
I remember seeing most of the movies
Mm.
in the cinemas.
I was too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like... it's really funny to me because when you say, like, admittedly, obviously it's because, like, J.K. Rowling's, like, a sack of shit.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just like, oh yeah, that means, because I was always the person judging the Harry Potter, like, nerds. I was like, I'm not into that world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, like, my brain has to be like, oh, you're not sad because you're embarrassed that, like, Harry Potter is, like, embarrassing. You're embarrassed because, like, the creator is a fucking sack.
Yeah. Totally.
Like, she's a big old ball bag. So,
Yeah.
like, no one wants to be associated.
Oh, I used to read Harry Potter fan fiction all the time.
Down,
I was a
same.
Draco Malfoy girl.
Of course you were.
Of course I was. I'm always into, like, the shitty, like, manipulative ones.
Mhm. Yeah, you have a type.
I do have a type. I have
Yeah.
a type. Luckily, I don't like to partake in that now as an adult.
Yeah,
No.
she's now overcome it.
Yes,
Yeah.
now. But it took moving out of the States to overcome,
Mhm.
like, toxic, like, partners. Being
Yeah.
able to realize,
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like, safe people do exist.
Yeah.
And I would like to say, before I get into what my gender feels like, sorry, I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I love how it
Um,
went from me talking about sparklers to...
See, this is what the podcast is.
Yeah.
It's just riffing all the time. So we're always riffing. But yeah, it took me moving out of the States. Kiwis tend to be a lot more respectful. And there's just, like, not to sound like that person, because I know we still have American viewers out here, but the dating pool is a lot better because people are just nicer and they have like more of an idea of what community is, and there's a lot more like, I don't know, in my experience dating in the Kiwi world, people are just kinder. So
well, yeah, I mean, culturally they are kinder.
Yes,
and you don't have as much like misogyny is different culture to culture, and you do not have as much of American misogyny of like, this is what a hypermasculine male looks like, and this is how men should treat women.
I would love to hear your perspective on that, though, Kiwi wise. Like, if you think that there is still a lot of like hyper misogynists in the Kiwi world and or in the Kiwi gay world at that.
I think misogyny is going to be present in any sort of space, no matter where you are. From like a New Zealand perspective, I feel like in terms of like men, I guess, they have a very... Do you know the word bloke? Yeah, they have that very typical kind of like hyper-masculine bloke energy around them. And that's not to like generalize that all of those types of men are like misogynistic and sexist.
Totally. We
like,
love a himbo.
So
like, they exist, you know.
Yeah, so. And in the gay world, I think it's misogyny in the gay world is present everywhere all over the world.
You'd be I feel like a lot of straight people are still surprised to hear that like there is still misogyny running rampant in the queer world, because I think it's one of those things that you have to actively work on in order to get rid of yourself, because there's still a lot of internalized misogyny that I as a woman have that I have to like remember to unwire and like to deconstruct as I get older, because I'm like, I don't play by those rules anymore. So I'm not trying to box women in any other of those rules either, because they don't serve us. So
well, I think it's being aware that like when you're raised in a patriarchal society, any society that's been touched by the patriarchy is going to be inherently masculine and misogynistic.
True,
because that's the entire framework, is that like patriarchy is based in the advancement of men, in particular white men. So everything abides by that rule. And so therefore like we that were like raised as women are also being raised in that like set of rules to then continue that set of rules. But like we were talking about like that concept of and I would like to hear your perspective of it as well. We were talking about like in all female groups, like we have like a book club and it just happens to be all women. And that in that space there is like zero judgment. Like when you get a group of women together and there's no like men to like perceive any of us, all of us are just like accepting of everyone's different perspectives. So like we like read like different types of books, and like the smutty ones, like some of them are like, oh, I really liked this part, and other ones like, I didn't like this part, but there's no like judgment with it. And what I've noticed is like with men, even when it's men on men, what I've noticed and like talked to like Caboose about was that like men judge each other a lot, so there's a fear 100%. Of judgment, whereas when you just have like women together, we aren't as, and obviously this is not a fucking monolith, like there are judgy women out there, but it tends to be a lot less. And so it's like the fear of judgment from men, because like masculinity is a completely like made up like thing, and it's so fragile that it's like,
can I add on to that?
Yeah, no, that's, I would love your perspective of that.
Just extending on to what you said there, the way that I think of it is, and it goes back to like this whole alpha male thing, there is nothing gayer than an alpha male, because everything they do is to impress other men.
Yes.
They tear down women. They're misogynistic towards women. They treat women like shit, but then they're trying to do all of this to impress other men. I'm like,
it's to gain the approval of other men. So you're right.
I was just like, is there something you'd like to share with the class, perhaps?
Right. It's a call coming from within the house.
Exactly. Like, that's where they've always framed it in my mind anyway.
Totally.
Are you sure?
And I think that kind of goes back to the like misogyny is like incredibly rampant even within like the queer community and like the gay community specifically, is because it's still men trying to impress men 100%. By these like patriarchal standards. Whereas like when you do have a bunch of women that are not, say, competing for mates, but just like around each other, then all of us are like, I'm not competing with anyone. Like I find every single person here, like they're all equals. There's no like hierarchy, which is again that like state of like a matriarchy is all about like equality as opposed to like the hierarchy of a patriarchy.
Totally.
But yeah, that's I agree.
Very,
yes.
yeah, thank you. That's a very important thing to bring up because, yeah, I don't think that a lot of, like, of these alpha men or, like, people who subscribe to, like, this idea of masculinity realize that it is for the approval
100%.
of other men.
Yep.
And once you step out of that box, you're not afraid of, like, necessarily attracting women at that point. You're afraid of, like, men judging you for that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Now, mind you, there are trad wives out there that will, like...
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. There's a weird cognitive dissonance there, too, right?
Yep.
Where it's like, so we're just, again, like furthering the narrative that women are lesser than and women need to be a certain type of way in order for you to be an acceptable kind of woman.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so interesting because also if you want to bring up like the technicality of it all, there are so many different kinds of being intersex that like really gender is literally like, not only is it a construct, but we're also missing a huge part of the story, which being intersex means that like your parts are different. And therefore, what is this gender thing that we're subscribing to? It's all just a fucking made up thing.
It is.
Crazy.
Yeah. Do you want to get back to what your gender feels like?
Oh, see?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Sorry, no,
That was a great segue.
Yeah.
That's a perfect full circle moment.
Love that.
My gender feels like the lipstick that you don't want to throw away yet, but it's at the nub. You know what I mean?
So
she's like hardly usable.
barely hanging on.
Barely hanging
Barely
on.
hanging
You're
on.
like, should I get a Q-tip and then get the rest of this out? But then I'll be forever done with her. Like the metal is like scraping your lips a little bit. But you don't want to get rid of her.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah, that's when you got to turn her into a lip balm. You
Yeah.
transfer her. Yeah.
Transfer her
Or
into
like
like
eyeshadow or something like that.
Yeah.
Blush maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honor her in a way
Yeah.
that, she'll still be used.
Yeah, exactly. Resourceful.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what I feel like today.
That's great.
What does your gender feel like today?
I feel like a fall leaf. So like I feel like one of these leaves that you're gonna find around and be like, wait, bitch, it is not fall. It is spring. What are you doing here? Just like an orange, like fluke of a leaf, but I am vibing.
Yes.
It took me
I'm
a
just
while
floating
to,
around.
to click because I realized that you two still refer to it as fall.
Yes.
Oh yeah, instead of
Yeah.
autumn.
I was
so
like, what? Because I thought you were talking about like a leaf falling. I was
I
like,
kind
hold
of
on.
feel like a falling fall
Yeah.
leaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a falling leaf. Yes.
Yeah.
You guys don't really say the word fall here.
No, we don't. It's spring, autumn, summer, winter.
Yeah. Autumn is a better way to put it. Fall is I feel like that's so American. We call it fall because the leaves are falling.
I think it's a bit camp though. I think it's kind of camp.
It's so ridiculous is what it is. Do you think, so I'm going to ask you this question. Have
Yes.
you always lived in New Zealand?
I have, yes,
Okay,
all of
perfect.
my life.
This has always been your home.
Yes.
When it comes to consuming like American media,
Mhm.
did you ever find there's a little bit of a dissonance with like, oh, it's autumn over there, but it's spring over here? Like, were you big into like watching like holiday movies, so like Christmas movies where it's like snowing?
Weirdly enough, yes, because in New Zealand, especially in Christmas time,
Yes.
it's summer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's hot, it's warm, but I think because culturally American media has such a, I guess, like a chokehold on the rest of the world.
Oh, absolutely.
It has
Totally.
such an
100%.
impact on the rest of the world. that-
America's got a great PR team.
Yeah, they've got a good.
Yeah,
Whatever
they're
they're doing, their marketing is
pushing-
good.
Well,
Yeah.
up until now, social
Up-
media is allowing the actual what's happening in America
Yeah.
to show through.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I remember watching the classic movies like Home Alone.
Yeah.
That movie, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Jingle All the Way. It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, it is Jingle All
Oh
the Way.
Yeah.
Yes,
And he
that's
plays,
a good one.
I love that movie.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And the Santa Claus
Yes.
with what's
Tim
his
Allen.
name? Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So in that sense, yes, we still consume that kind of media, but I don't really kind of make the connection that it's summer here and it's like winter over there.
That makes sense because like
Yeah.
your body and like your being is just used to it being summer. So when you watch stuff like that, I guess it would be the same thing as me watching like a random Christmas movie in the middle of summer. I wouldn't
Yeah.
really like care. I'd be like, yeah, this is just how it is.
Yeah.
Like I'm just watching
Yeah.
this movie at this point in time. It's not really like a big deal.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I'm still struggling with it because I think, my body is still so used to feeling colder now. So like
okay.
now making the switch into shorts and like tank tops, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. And it doesn't feel like Halloween either because again, like your guys' spring is so spring.
Oh, yes.
Your spring has sprung.
Your spring has sprung,
I was
Diva.
going on a walk yesterday afternoon, and I remember just seeing like 5 or 6 different types of flowers. Like they were all
Yes.
and I was like, I love this season.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's crazy for us walking around and seeing flowers that like I've only ever seen this flower either in like a botanical garden or like tattooed it. So I'm like, I've never seen this just growing out of a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like this is insane.
Have you been to the Hamilton Gardens yet?
I have, but I haven't completed it. So like,
Side quest.
side quest, yeah. It was a side quest. I was there. Like I think it was literally 30 minutes before it was gonna close for the day.
Oh, okay.
So I made the most of the 30 minutes and then I had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It is, in my opinion, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
There are some when I like, because they've got different themed gardens. Some of them are just like very run of the mill, like,
I did not like the contemporary garden, like the modern art kind of garden. It was like, these are 6 patches of,
oh, yeah.
I don't know, the cubes of
If
whatever.
it's something that has to make me put thought into it to like interpret it, I'm like, this is a garden.
Work.
What are we doing
like,
here?
No, I'm
just
I'm
here to
gonna
look
see
at the pretty
flowers.
things.
I'm just here to see some plants,
Yeah.
not have like an existential crisis.
Yeah, I went to like, I don't know what it was. It must have been contemporary or modern art or whatever. There's a section there in the Hamilton Gardens that I was like, this is like gentrifying gardens. I hate this. This is not it.
I don't know if they've still got it there, but there's this one that's, I think it's like Alice in Wonderland inspired. It's got this massive giant door.
I did see that,
Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
That one's cool.
Yeah, I haven't been at all.
Yeah, we gotta go. Well,
I'm
gonna
fucking
go,
wretched
'cause-
about that like when we live somewhere, I'm like, yeah, I can go to that whenever. And then it's hard because like, unless you have friends that are like, oh my God, no, you have to go do this. I get really like just complacent about like, I'm just fine going on a walk. Like we walk to the park all the time. We're just like, oh, I'm just, and like, I have a million pictures of like the walk to and from work. Cause I'm just like, this one. I'm like, you should actually go out and like go to the museums and explore this. Like you don't just live here forever.
Oh yeah. Do you have anything that you recommend for us to go do in Hamilton besides the gardens? And the drag shows, of course.
You'd think that since I've lived in the city for what, gosh, like 27, 28 years,
Wow.
that I would know what to recommend.
That's okay.
But I feel like, and I'm not trying to badmouth Hamilton, it's actually not a bad city, but when it comes in terms of, I guess, entertainment or leisure, there isn't much to do. Like, I feel like you've kind of, depending on the season as well, you kind of got to travel outside of the city. So if you want something more commercial, like you want to do like a big day of shopping or something, you'd probably want to go out to like Sylvia Park in Auckland or something.
Yeah.
Even though we have Te Awa in Te Rapa.
Yeah.
But in terms of like in the actual city, we've got the gardens. We've got, of course, the river that runs through the city, and it's got like a hella long walkway.
Yeah. And it's gorgeous. The walk is stunning as well. And it feels pretty safe in relative to like where we lived.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of people say that Hamilton's really dangerous and we're like, we're from the States.
It really is not that dangerous. I mean, it's kind of like the same with any other city in the world. There's going to be like specific suburbs or areas that are not going to be like
great.
But like that's everywhere.
Yeah. Period. That is truly everywhere.
Yeah.
Where, if you're comfortable with saying on the podcast, so you've lived in Hamilton for quite a while.
Yes.
Where are you originally from?
So I was born in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland, in Middlemore Hospital. Do we want the year?
Yeah, that's up to you.
Do you want the GPS coordinates?
Yeah, I want the GPS coordinates.
Do your
I need your sun
zodiac.
and your moon and your
Whatever that
rising
is.
and
Astrology?
So, yeah,
astrology.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I was born in Auckland,
and
I lived there for the first 4 years of my life.
Okay.
With my mum, my dad, and then my older sister and my younger brother. And then in the late 90s, my dad got a job offer at a dairy factory just out of Te Rapa, the Fonterra dairy factory. So we ended up making the move literally just before I turned 5 and started primary school.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I still feel a connection to Auckland because it's my birthplace. And we obviously would travel back and forth as a family for like family visits and stuff. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have extended family that still like lives in Auckland, or has everyone moved?
I feel like everyone's moved actually. Like,
nice.
the family that we did visit would be a mixture of my mum's side and my dad's side,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like they've all kind of made their way out.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of my mum's side of the family pretty much all live on the, I think it's the west coast of New Zealand, Hawke's Bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that west?
I don't know. I'm not the directions friend. So
No, it's east.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's on the west coast. I want to say it's on the west side, which is the east coast.
Yeah.
The Kiwi, no, the true Kiwi here being like, actually, I don't know if
I'm
she's
like,
west
I'm
or she's east.
pretty
She's
sure-
somewhere.
I don't know
She's somewhere.
geography.
So you've lived here your whole life.
Yes.
And I agree. I don't
Mhm.
like, I was talking to a friend that's coming to visit about like what there is to do. And I'm like, well, Hamilton is like, I wouldn't say the best place to visit because there's not a ton of things to do.
Yeah.
I was like, but it's like a great place to live. Like it's an
100%.
amazing like city
That's
to
a great
live in.
like nest, like landing
Yes.
zone. Because we are
Yeah.
central. Like you can go to Auckland if you want to, or you could go to the beach if you want to, and they're the same amount of
Yes.
distance away.
Yeah.
You know.
So what I was gonna ask is if you were to like tell someone who's like coming to visit
Mhm.
like some of your favorite places and like what you
Favorite
what you
restaurants
specifically
even.
love to do.
Yeah.
In Hamilton?
No, just in
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Okay, so I love Wellington.
Do you?
Nice.
I really enjoy Wellington.
We still haven't been.
We should go to Wellington with you so you can like
Yeah.
I love going
You're
to
a tour
cities
guide.
with people that love a city because you get
Yeah.
to see a completely different like
Side
part
of
of
it,
it.
I
Yes.
just love the vibe.
Yeah.
It's very culturally rich,
Mm,
and it's one of those cities where I feel like it's for like the theater people, the performing people,
Oh yeah.
the expressiessive people.
I've heard that it's
Yeah.
like very arts like forward.
Yeah. Not in like a snobby way though.
Totally.
Yeah.
Not
Not
in
that
a
there's
weird way.
anything wrong with that. I just want
Mhm.
to clarify, but I do love Wellington, especially their. It's probably one of the most well-known museums in the country called Te Papa.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I love going there.
Big? Is it a big museum?
Oh yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
I was gonna say because like the Smithsonian was amazing.
Never been.
Loved it.
Yep.
It's amazing. Gosh, don't know if it'll still be there in a few years.
It's just being altered.
It's being altered.
So assume it
Yeah.
doesn't get bombed. It's just being altered. We're
Yeah.
just removing any references to
Yeah.
like any other culture.
Mhm.
but
Any
white
other
people.
culture, dinosaurs don't exist, so the fossils won't be there, but there will be kids'
Ah.
drawings of fossils, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it just
so-
be Jesus writing on the fossils?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we tend to take like big museums. We're insane, so we'll be there for hours and hours, and a lot of people are like, it takes 3 days to clear it, and we'll be like, no, we're just determined, and
Yeah.
we'll move quick. So
I feel like
would you
you'd
say?
I feel like you'd both get captivated by
Nice.
Te Papa. You could spend. I don't know. I feel like every time I've gone there, I could spend at least maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Nice.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good museum.
I love
But
that.
again, I don't know the scale of Te Papa compared to the Smithsonian. So
Well, the
Fair
Smithsonian,
enough.
yeah, has also got like a lot of different like parts to it. So the
Mhm.
Smithsonian is not just like one museum. You've got like
Yeah.
the air and space and like
Yeah, it
yeah,
depends on like what interests you. Like,
yeah. You've
but,
got like natural history.
Have you ever been to? I'm gonna. This is quite a turn of a conversation. Have you ever been to a museum while inebriated? It is the
I
best.
don't think I have actually.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to.
You have a
realize
drink and
It's so
it's
fun.
it's great.
amazing.
Yeah.
You feel like
Should
a
we
kid
do
again.
that at the Hamilton Museum?
Work. Yes, I think
we
so.
should. Oh yeah, because again, we can just grab a drink.
Yeah.
At like Biddy's.
Yeah.
And
you
then
get
walk
blitzed up
over.
babies.
Yeah.
Show idea.
I
I think
think
it's-
walk over.
It's something that like for me, I would take like an edible and then we'd go.
Yeah.
And you just absorb things in a very different way. And then
Oh.
Callie would be drunk and like
I'm like a
anything that's like
kid.
interactive.
I will touch
she's
it.
Yeah.
Only if they
Like
allow
if
me
it-
to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
I don't-
she will not touch.
I will not touch things that you're not allowed
Yeah.
to. But
Okay.
the second they say it's interactive, I'm all up in that bitch.
You're just
Yeah.
like, I'm in there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
let
totally.
let me immerse
I'm
And
myself.
living my
every
best life.
time she says, "Don't mind if I do," and then does
She's
it.
minding,
Every
and she
time.
will.
Yes. Every time.
Please touch me. I'm like, don't mind if I do. Yeah, so
Instantly.
it's instant chaos.
Mhm.
It's super fun. So I would
Yeah.
love to do that at either the Hamilton or the Wellington one, whatever
Mm.
works. Any
Yeah.
other parts about New Zealand that people are like must visits?
I'm being biased here, but
Mm.
I love the Hawke's Bay.
Ah.
I've heard a lot of great stuff about
Yeah, your
Hawke's Bay.
sister came on and talked about Hawke's Bay and said it was wonderful.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's right.
Yes.
She was.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially in the summer.
Oh, really?
Mm.
So we're approaching Hawke's
Yeah.
Bay season.
Yeah,
soon.
We
yeah.
need to go soon.
Yeah.
However, I wouldn't say go to the beach in Napier. It's one of those beaches that you can't swim at because the shoreline takes a dip as soon as it meets the water.
I will die.
Yeah, so if you were to go in the water, you would pretty much sink straight down, so you're not allowed to. There are some beaches nearby that you can swim at though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you a beach person? Do you enjoy the beach? What do you like to do at the beach?
So contrary to popular opinion, I love to lie out on the sun.
Love.
I like to little dip in the water, little refresh, but I love to just get the towel out, and take a little sunbathe.
Yeah, nice.
I went with 2 of my close friends last year, and I think it was late December or early December. We went for a beach trip, and I had done relatively well with my sun cover, with my sunblock, sun cream.
Yes.
But I had forgotten to put it on my thighs down here. I ended up kind of falling asleep, and then pretty much immediately it was all
crispy.
red.
Yeah.
It was crispy. No, it was the worst sunburn I'd ever had in my life.
Like medically, like
yes.
you should probably
it was
poisoning.
blistering.
Yeah.
It blistered, and I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't walk. Oh, it was,
devastating.
I've learned my lesson, so when I do it again and I nap again, which I'm not going to stop doing at the beach.
Yes.
You just need to have a timer so that way as you start to nap, you'll wake back up and be like, oh yes.
Or just bring one of those like big beach umbrellas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. And it's almost beach season, so Hawke's Bay is great for, like you said, some of the beaches so sketchy. Is there anything else in Hawke's Bay that like stands out to you, or is it mostly nostalgia?
I think it's nostalgia and family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because my mum lives down there. My auntie / godmother lives down there.
Yeah.
My other auntie lives down there. Uncles, we've got a few cousins.
Yeah.
So it's more, even though I'd say they're like small cities.
Okay.
Nice.
They're not like towns, but they're not exactly big cities.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not big city people, so that's why Auckland can be a little challenging for us. That was one of the options for us to move to, and like
so glad.
I was like, no, I can't. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We know this. We've been to trips before that like we've taken, and every single time our least favorite part is the big city part.
Yes.
We went to Iceland and like we hated Reykjavik. It was awful.
And like when it comes to cities, Reykjavik's actually a great city.
It is a great city.
But we just fucking hate cities.
Yeah, it turns out we just don't like cities.
Yeah. So
see the tea on Iceland the other day? Apparently it had like a mosquito. I was like, I thought mosquitoes were all over the world.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah, there was like this article was like Iceland has started having mosquitoes.
Yeah, because of global warming.
Oh my god, poor Iceland. You guys are already dealing with the craziest weather ever.
Yeah.
Like Nate, oh my god, it's fucked up. Like the people in Iceland, the reason why they're so unemotional is because they have to deal with like the earth trying to kill them all the time.
Someone should come Björk. Wait, is she from Iceland or Greenland?
I think she's from Iceland. She is from Iceland. Yeah, the weather is just trying to kill them all the time. So to have that on top of mosquitoes, I'd kill myself. Yeah. Oh my god, that's awful.
I do hate that about summer is the mosquitoes.
Yeah. I'm very allergic to them. Everyone is, but like I'll like blister and then I'll weep. So it's just like gross. Yeah, it's really nasty.
It's very gross.
Yeah, if you put like the clear bandages we do for your tattoos.
Oh yes.
I sometimes put that on my bug bites and they'll fill up with fluid and then start leaking.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
very
it's
allergic.
bad. Yeah.
This diva can handle
which
bugs.
Is hard
sucks.
because
I love
like
bugs.
we have to like spray, and I don't even know if you guys have like this spray here. Like we're used to doing it where you have to spray it in your yard and like on all the surfaces. But then I'm like, I don't want to put pesticides everywhere.
Yeah.
Either. So it's like hard, but like for her, like it's an actual medical condition.
Yeah.
That I'm like, no, you have to like,
I'm pretty sure we do have some sort of like pesticide because I think it was like a month ago. You would have seen it on my story. There was a whitetail spider on my bed.
Yeah. Not on the bed. Oh.
Yeah, I was lucky I'd seen that because if I hadn't, who knows what would have happened. But I remember going down like a rabbit hole of like what pesticides or chemicals to get, and it turns out at Bunnings, yes, there is this solution that they sell. You dilute it with water, and you pretty much spray it on the surfaces that you want to repel.
Nice.
And it'll repel insects for like up to, I think, like 4 to 6 months or something.
Oh, love that. We need her. Need her
So-
bad. So
Yeah.
good to know. Now that we've bombarded you with questions about New Zealand, I wanted to ask you if you had any questions about the States, or for us at all, or if you had anything that in particular you'd like to talk about.
Well, I was gonna say slang. What?
Oh yeah, slang.
Easy
Have
as.
you heard any?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Why do we stop at as
But like I hear as at the end of like a bunch of things.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So the
tell
thing
us.
about New Zealand,
Yes.
lingo, linguistics, language, etc., is for the most part, I feel like it's just very nonsensical. Like whoever.
Nonsensical.
Have you heard of Yena?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
That is very common in Australia and New Zealand.
Where when you say no, it actually means no, but no, yes means like yes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And people
I've not heard no yes.
Oh, you will probably hear yeah nah more than you hear nah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why it's a thing.
Yeah.
But if somebody were to ask you a question and somebody responded with, oh yeah nah, it means no.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to respond with, oh nah yeah, it means
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But adding on to what you were saying is easy as, sweet as,
Yes.
cool as. I don't know where the as came from.
Where did it come from, and why are we stopping at as?
We say cool as fuck or like sexy
That's
as
cool
shit.
as
Like
fuck.
we say like all but there's a word after. So you said cool as
in your
as what?
Nope, just stops.
Just
science.
as.
That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing further.
I will say for me too, when I'm like, oh, thank you for doing that, and people go, that's okay. I think I've horrifically inconvenienced them.
That's an American thing.
It's such an American thing.
Because in England,
I know.
we say the same thing.
Well, yeah. Oh my God, we went to England together, and people kept asking me if I was all right, and I was like, I don't know, am I? Or like, are you okay? And I'd be like,
you're right, love.
Yeah.
And then
I'm like, I don't know if I'm all right. I don't know if I'm okay.
I feel like the New Zealand version of that would be, are you all good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what? I don't know.
Like,
maybe.
as opposed to being all bad?
No, I'm all bad, actually. Yeah,
No,
I'm used to that.
compliment.
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How's your day?
Yeah,
You
they'll be
know?
like, oh, all good.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Any favorite American slangs that you've heard?
Oh my goodness. You've really put me on the spot here.
I know, I have. I'm so
What's your
sorry.
favorite Kiwi slang?
My favorite
time to
Kiwi
think.
slang. So it was funny.
You have to think right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, you think.
As your face goes, I want to know
I'm
this.
the same way though in the podcast. She'll give
I
me
was
time
like,
to think.
I'm invested.
Same thing. So it's funny because I actually wanted to make a reel about this, but I will say probably instead of like hit it and quit it, you guys say tap it and gap it. Which
tap and gap.
So fucking funny to me. I love tap and gap so much.
Chunda?
Chunda, I think that's Australian, right? To vomit on something?
I have never heard any New Zealander say chunda before. So it
Your
might be
sister sent me the most hilarious voice memo, and she said
Yeah.
chunda, and I was like,
when she got sick at our house, the voice memo the next day
sorry, Fresco.
was the best thing.
I bet it was.
Yeah, it was
It was so funny. I really wish that like maybe one day we'll get to a point where the headstones, instead of one saying you have, it's just an audiobook of the voice memos that you've said in your life. So on the dark day that your sister does pass, because we all die.
We're not going there yet, but yep.
Yeah.
A long time from now.
I would love to press a button that says play, and that voice memo pops up.
Oh, yeah. That being said, that's what I want for my funeral. It's just chaotic. Chaos.
Yes.
A video and audio clips of chaos.
Yes. That'll happen.
That way no one can like actually be super sad.
No, you're just laughing at how insane
the world is better off without that insanity in it.
I've thought of, not to go off track here, but when the day comes, the very unfortunate day when I leave this physical realm.
Totally. A diva down.
Yeah, diva down. 6 feet under, maybe. I want to make like a PowerPoint.
Love.
Yeah.
Oh, I have been wanting to have a PowerPoint party for so long. I'm craving it.
Wait, does that mean you could just give us your like PowerPoint preview?
Oh,
because we're gonna be so beyond PowerPoints by the time you go you can just do your PowerPoint
just do it now. Yeah, show idea. We all attend each other's funerals, but they're funeral PowerPoints. So, what's your PowerPoint?
I haven't thought of what it's going to be, but look, I get that people get sad and they cry at funerals.
Mhm.
I
Absolutely.
understand that. But me, I feel like I'm very unserious and very fun.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's the approach that I take in life.
Period.
So when I, you know, I want to leave a lasting impression. I just want to be funny.
Okay,
Yes.
so you got to make your PowerPoint
That's
then.
all we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
do. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you could want. I went to the most chaotic funeral ever. It was at Lou's aunt's funeral in England.
I like that you said you went to.
Yes.
Like it was like a party.
It was
You're like-
basically a party. They had a cartwheel competition. Insane.
I had to explain to her that not all
No,
like
not
English
just you.
funerals.
Most of your family members
Yes.
came up to me afterwards and had to say, just so you know, this is not like a regular thing. But there was a cartwheel competition.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, there was a dance number
Oh my God.
at the
fierce.
service.
Love.
At the funeral
Oh yeah,
service.
we had to
Love
do.
that.
There's a dance to Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba was playing at this woman's fucking funeral.
Yeah,
And then she made all of her living relatives dance to it.
yeah.
It was iconic.
Have
She
you-
was a great woman. She was really fucking funny.
Amazing.
And it showed in her funeral that like it's a really weird thing because we talk about like the trip there
Yes.
because I knew my aunt was like
Yeah.
really hilarious. Like her and my dad had a lot of like similarities and like a great sense of humor was one of them. And so when I was like, hey Callie, like I want you to come because like
Yes.
I want you to meet my family and like come to England with me.
Mhm.
And so we took like I think we were there for a week and like Caboose was also there. So it was just the three of us.
With, by the way, like 6 days notice.
Yeah.
So within 6 days, it was like, oh, clear your calendar. We're going to England. And I was
Oh.
like,
Yeah.
oh, diva. Okay, work. So we'll do that. And we did. And it was so it was a sad occasion.
Yeah.
Best trip of my life. It was
Yeah.
so fucking fun and hilarious. And
Yeah.
So
we just did all the stuff that I was like, these things will honor my fucking aunt
Yes.
of like,
yes.
right, like these are the places that like I went with her and like these are the places
Hmm.
I went as a kid. And then I realized that like, well, it was pointed out to me that all I did was take Callie to every single playground.
She's ever played with. Yeah.
And
Did
I
you
was like-
forget that you were there for the funeral?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It was that much fun. But then even at the funeral, it's like we're listening to Chumbawamba doing a dance routine. You
Oh
still
my
forget that you're at a
God.
funeral. So
Mhm.
speaking of dark days,
Yes.
hilarious.
Yes.
If you were to make your family members and your friends do a dance routine, what song would it be?
I've thought of this.
At your funeral,
I've thought of this.
good.
you're so
okay.
prepared. You're ready.
I-
This is great.
look,
This is
look,
great.
look. So-
I'm here for this.
So everyone's, in their seats in the pews,
Yes,
right?
of course.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're all like sobbing, like,
Oh, so sad.
yeah. There needs to be tears. I need
Yeah.
people to be crying.
Absolutely.
I need people to be devastated of the loss of my
Oh,
life.
Yeah.
you need to make some friends
Yeah.
with her.
You need to make.
Yeah,
I'm uneasy.
big
crying.
grievers.
Yeah.
Big grievers.
Big-
And, oh, great.
Culturally.
Great. No, they
Yeah.
can come. They can come.
Great, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to be on my casket. It'll probably have to be a long casket because I'm quite tall.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
you have to pay for that extended
there's going to be
edition.
pallbearers, but I want the pallbearers to be my friends who are performers or drag performers. And they
Yes.
to be in full geese.
Oh,
I love that you're making all of them while they're grieving.
tears streaming down.
What are they
my
going to
face.
do? I'm dead.
Yeah.
True.
While they're grieving,
Yeah.
they have to get into full fucking
Full
drag.
drag.
Yep.
Which for anyone who
Yep.
doesn't know,
Wow.
is a lot of work and
Yeah,
takes
hours.
a long time. It
Are
is
we-
not a quick like throw makeup on
Do you
type
still want to
situation.
do color palette? Do they come as is, or are you
Oh,
still
do they get to decide
subscribing
there?
to the black?
I won't put too much pressure on it, so they can come
Nice.
as whatever they want.
Okay, cool.
As
So long as
they
you're in
want.
drag.
Yeah.
So long as you're so long as you're cunting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Hunting.
say this is a horrible thing to say to somebody, but I have never wanted to like attend a funeral.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
But I feel like you are already. I'm
Yes.
like,
This is
for
gonna be
the
a
sake
funeral.
of like attending your funeral, I do hope that I
Yes.
outlive you, just because that sounds amazing.
Amazing.
We
We'll
haven't
make
got
sure
to
it
the-
happens.
we haven't even got to like the best part.
This is
Oh my God.
iceberg.
Yes.
Tip of the
Like-
iceberg here.
So the funeral's starting,
Yes.
and they're carrying my coffin
Yes.
down the aisle, and the song that's going to be playing is Vogue by Madonna.
Yes, iconic.
They're going to start lip syncing, and there's
Nice.
going to be, I think it's the first lyric. It's literally, what is it? It's look around, all you
yes.
see is heartache.
Yes.
It's everywhere that you go.
Work. That is
Everyone's going to be in
fierce.
heartache. They're going to be in tears. Blah 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 blah.
Fierce.
Yeah.
The song's going to continue playing. They're going to
Yes.
put my little
Put you down.
casket down
Mhm.
on
Yes.
wherever they put it.
Yeah. Wherever it fits.
And once they've dropped, well, not dropped.
Once you've death dropped. Oh
once they've released me.
Yes.
They're gonna do like a full number.
Wow, you are so mean to your friends.
No, I think it's amazing.
No,
it's great for anyone
it's
watching.
your last wish.
Oh, exactly. It's good. They're gonna be like the opening act.
Opening, yeah.
So it's gonna be like a group number.
They're the openers.
Yeah, it's gonna be Vogue My Madonna.
Yes.
And then it's probably gonna transition into either probably The Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga.
Yes.
It's a really great song. Love it.
And that'll be it for then. And then everybody can come up and, say how sad it was and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so beautiful.
I'm gonna say,
Yes.
now I'm not a show producer, I'm not a showrunner,
Yeah.
but as someone that goes to a lot of shows, and we were talking about like museums that know how to do it right and don't do it right, and you
Yeah.
gotta leave someone with some hope. I do think after everyone does all their sad bits,
Yeah.
you still need one more final number.
Yeah,
Okay,
bring it
yes.
up again.
Or if
Yeah.
you had, the like intro,
Yeah.
one person doing like a random, like a slower song, and then one at the end to get
I
people
thought of
hyped.
that.
Okay, good,
I'm
perfect,
prepared.
good.
I'm
Perfect.
prepared
Okay.
for that. I'm prepared for
I was
that.
scared it was going to be like, we get a show and then we're
And
just
now we're
getting
just
lectured
sad.
at. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
No,
it'll be
sad.
the show, and then everyone comes up and,
Has
does-
their time.
Yeah.
has their
Yeah.
moment and
Yeah.
kind of grieves and stuff, which I hope they do.
You divas better.
Everyone better be crying or we're hitting you with pepper spray.
Yeah,
No.
I'm lacing the air with pepper spray if there's not enough tears.
I want to come back as like a spirit or an apparition.
Yes.
And then so I can view my own funeral and
Mhm.
see what is happening. I want to see all the people that have attended. I want to see if they're crying.
Yes.
I want to see how sad they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to see if they're gossiping or talking smack about me.
Period.
I want to see
Who's talking to who? Who's all of a sudden friends now that I'm out of the picture?
I want to see them say all the good stuff.
Yes.
I just want to kind of get involved.
Mhm.
But there will be a sad number. It'll be a park and bark. And it's probably going to be sorry to my great grandmother because I'm kind of stealing this from her because
Inspired, not stolen.
Inspired. Yeah, period.
Influence.
This song was played at her funeral, but it's going to be "You're Still the One" by Shania Twain.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I love
Yeah.
it. A wedding song.
Shania Twain made the funeral playlist.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it could be,
Yeah.
but like in my mind, it's saying like you're still like I'm still the one.
Period.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't you forget
Yeah,
it,
I
bitch.
love that.
Don't you forget
Yeah.
it.
But I just like in the States, they use that a lot for weddings, which I always think is
yeah.
really interesting because I'm like,
Yeah.
this song is like, I don't know, to me it's like a 20th anniversary
Yeah.
song where it talks about like a long time, where I was like,
No, I've
This is
reclaimed
so
it as a funeral
weird.
song.
that's great. I love that. It makes more sense as a funeral song.
Yeah. Have you
Work.
ever thought about your
Like-
funerals?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This
Not
one,
to get
yes.
not to
What
get
do you
like.
mean this
yeah.
one? Yes.
So, okay, no.
We
I
all
love-
die. We may
I
as
love
well
the
fucking
subject
think
of
about
death
Yeah.
because guess what? Lou recently listened to something, and apparently you'll achieve like a lot more content in your days if you think about death 5 times in a day. So I like to
Oh.
count now.
Mhm.
Like obviously that was number 1. This will be number 2, 3, whatever. So if you're constantly reminded of your own mortality, you start to realize that like anything that you're going through, it's not that bad.
I'm
Yeah.
hyper aware of my own mortality.
And
Period. Period.
I find that like obviously I have like the like anxiousness and stuff like that.
Yes.
But I find that it also allows me to like if something feels like a really big deal, if like
Yes.
someone says something that hurts my feelings,
Yeah.
or like
Mhm.
something triggers like rejection, sensitivity,
Yeah.
Mhm.
then I'm like, oh my god, this is so massive.
Yeah.
And then I'm
totally.
like, you are literally gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you will
voice.
cease to
Baby.
exist. Yeah.
Yeah, like you one day, and especially like as I get older, I look and I'm like, if you could talk to 25-year-old you,
Hmm.
you would be like, hey, you feel things so big,
Mhm.
but I promise all this stuff you're currently mad at,
Mhm.
you are going to forget a solid 90% of
Yeah.
it.
Totally.
The whole like none of it matters, fuck off. Some of that drama blaze fucking seeds for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, some of that drama you'll be carrying for the rest of your life.
But
Yeah.
just looking at the fact of like, it's really not that big of a deal. So like
No.
doing things that are kind of scary and to be like, you know what? You're lucky enough to be able to do this because one day you're going to look back and this is either going to be a really funny story, which is for anything that goes bad.
Anything
like,
that goes bad.
that goes wrong. I'm like, this is going to be so funny.
I'm all for feeling your feelings, obviously, process them,
Mhm.
feel them, but there's a point where you have to realize, like, okay, now am I marring the rest of my life with this pain,
Mhm.
or am I
Yeah.
using it to propel myself into like
Yeah.
realizing, okay, I came out of it with either a
Mhm.
funny story
Yeah.
or a lesson,
Yeah.
and we can hope that it's both.
Yeah.
If not, try again.
Try again.
Yeah.
Try
Well,
again.
Like
But that's
Alia
that
said in
lesson.
2001 in her song.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Great.
speaking of
But
death,
she also, oh, sorry, Rip.
Yeah. Well, that's how you keep
Diva
people
down.
alive. You keep
Diva
talking
down.
about them.
period.
Oh,
period.
no.
Yeah, we
For
thought-
sure, diva up.
Oh,
Diva
yeah.
does
Yeah,
not
yeah,
stay
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Diva
Yeah.
stay up. Yeah, we thought about our funerals a lot. This one wants it to be funny, obviously. She
Yes.
told
Yeah.
me many times that there needs to be, instead of a slideshow, it's got to be videos of
Yeah.
her being the most her.
Like
Yeah.
cameos.
Yeah, kind of.
Like it's just me doing all the me things that like she's got so
I'm
many
always
videos. 'Cause-
recording.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
You're
she's
gonna be
hilarious.
editing.
I'll be the
Yeah.
filmer. I'll edit. I'll do
Yeah.
anything because I have really great footage of you just like existing in the world, being ridiculous and hilarious.
She puts it out for my birthday, and it is like a fucking
It's
treat
the
every
collection
time.
of the year,
Yeah.
like the year that we've gone through. It's a collection of ridiculous Lou moments. For her birthday, I post a reel of all of those moments.
Mhm.
So, in that sense, for your one, it'd be like a bloopers of your life.
Yes.
Yeah, would
Yeah.
be like a whole
Because it's all
bloopers
this
reel.
stuff that like
Mhm.
other people would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Where like the people that were like, you were really intimidating and really scary. And it's like, you wouldn't think that if you live with me and you know that like I lay on the back of the couch like I'm a cat and I have my whole fucking life.
Yep.
And you wouldn't if you were like, I knew me where I'm walking down the hallway like on all hands and fucking
Yeah.
feet being
This
like,
one uses a vacuum outside
oh yeah,
sometimes.
all the
Really?
time. Yeah.
all the time.
On
So,
that, I'm not
she's
fucking
I kind
vacuuming.
of love that.
and like on our front
Unconventional,
steps.
but like,
Unconventional, but
Yeah.
fuck it. Who makes the rules here?
We had astroturf in our because we lived in the desert,
It's
the
kinda-
fake grass.
ah,
Yeah.
yes.
And the easiest way to clean it is you just vacuum that
And
thing
you vacuum it. So
Yeah.
I have videos of her using a vacuum outside.
on sofas, on rugs, anything that I can vacuum. That doesn't mean I gotta dust it. I'm vacuuming
I
it.
feel like that's.
I vacuum
Yeah.
on like with not with the little bit on the chairs or on the
No,
couch.
she'll just
I take the whole ass vacuum
and then vacuum the chairs.
and it
with
gets the cushions great.
I feel like it's a lot more effective.
It is.
Because people
bigger surface area.
usually they'll take a broom outside and they're like,
Yeah, I'm
Fighting
doing
it.
it.
I'm like-
Well, because then you're also fighting the wind. I'm creating
Yeah.
my own wind,
Yeah.
sucking you
One
up.
wind,
Bye,
and then
bitch.
you have
Those
your
leaves
concealed
go
container,
away.
and then you get to put that
wait,
away.
Yeah.
you could be onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like that
Thing.
shit where I'm like,
And you'd still learn something at her funeral.
oh yeah,
My thing is, I've always said this for my funeral, and this is hilarious because I've been like approaching alcohol differently, but I'm not going to change this about my funeral. Everyone has to take a shot. So if you bring your kid, that's your fault. Your kid's taking a shot.
Oh my gosh.
Your kid's taking a shot.
that's true. And if she dies before me, I'm gonna make you guys honor that,
Yeah.
and I will stop you at a door and be like, nope. And I'm sure between all of our
Or if
friends,
you've got a baby, you better be taking both of those shots.
Yep.
No, they can bring their kids to my funeral, but if they're interrupting the performance or my, because I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
do,
get blacklisted.
I'm also gonna do like video messages
Yeah.
throughout,
Love.
like
Oh, I
interludes.
love that.
Yes,
If they,
interludes.
if they you're out.
Yeah, you're done.
You'll go. Bye.
Sorry, Diva.
No.
You're being too
Yeah.
disruptive.
This is my final.
Well, and
moment.
I
Your
think that
final
goes
moment.
for like anyone. For me, that I'm like, I don't want anyone in the audience like going too crazy on the wailing or the crying
Totally.
or the talking.
Mhm.
Like, do not ruin other people's things, because I am a like lover of theater. When we just went up to Auckland this weekend, she found a local theater for us to walk to.
Good,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, / run to, because we were running late.
Yeah.
Is
We
that
had
when
too
you
much
run
fun at
into-
dinner, and then we
Yeah.
got snacks.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
I was
we
like,
got
I'm gonna take
distracted.
snacks.
We ended up going to a corner store,
Yeah.
getting a bunch of snacks, and then realizing it's a 30-minute or like 28-minute walk. So then we had to run.
And we only had 15 minutes.
Yeah. So then we had to run.
So then we had less than, we had 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and then we got there in like 11 minutes because we just had to run.
What
So
was
we
the
were
show? Like, what was it?
It was, oh my God.
Mind you, we were drunk. So
Mind
it was
you.
really funny. It was it's called Rehab,
Oh,
and it is a
Advertises a dark comedy
which
about alcoholism.
it was mostly a drama. It was mostly
Yeah.
like it's literally
She
the
be
whole
heavy.
thing was very heavy. The whole thing was talking about like
so where's the comedy?
well, it was a lot
There
of it
were
was
funny
improv.
parts, yeah.
There were funny
Ah,
parts.
okay.
So
Yeah.
that's what they didn't advertise is like the show is like a storyline based improv tale on going to rehab.
Yeah.
So that's what I would have like presented it as instead of a dark comedy. Because
Okay.
with dark comedy, you assume that everyone has their lines. They've rehearsed this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Not rehearsed. Like literally most of it is improv. They have
Yeah.
some story
Okay.
points that they have to make, but most of it's improv.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
it's
it was
improv comedy.
Yeah, and we fucking love improv.
Love improv.
And it's also like it's one of the things that like I really like about traveling with her is that we get to do that like we get somewhere, and if we find ourselves with extra time, we'll be searching like coffee shops like that are over by something cute that we can walk to, because I'm really big on like I just want to walk. Yeah. Ideally not run. But we can just wander to. And then she like clicked on a theater and was like, oh my god,
they have a show now. They've got a show at 7:00. We have plenty of time. And then we dicked around too much at dinner.
So we did not have plenty of time. But it's one of our favorite things going to new cities is watching local like theater. And in particular improv is like
so
one of our
Wellington
favorites.
probably has like a lot of stuff like that.
100%. You would find something down there.
Do you like improv?
I do.
Yeah.
I ended up getting on the improv side of TikTok one time. And I was like, I want to try that. I want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you should.
Because I feel like I've kind of got some of the wit for it, but it's kind of like working on the timing.
It's like a muscle. So like the more you do it, the better off you'll be. And you do have the wit and you are funny. So like it's if you just send it and then you just keep showing up, that's the hard part, right? Is the keep showing up. Then like I can totally see you doing improv. Yeah,
well, I mean, take the reader roast, for example. I thought I was gonna absolutely kind of fail that.
Oh, you!
And then I was like, oh, okay, that kind of was a bit fierce.
Oh, I love that!
I know, watching that footage over again, it was really cool because like I could tell where people were nervous, but I would like watch it over again. I was like, you guys did awesome. And people were laughing. I'm like, gosh, everyone needs to rewatch their performance over again because everyone slayed.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
But that's that true like you're a performer because like you like being on stage and like you got stuff from that and I am not. I was like, nah, dog, get me off this. I don't want to be on a stage. I don't want to do that. I want to fucking, can I be behind the stage?
Can I just look at you?
Yes, literally. Can I just watch the audience watch you?
But you both
Ultimate
did well,
cut
though.
vibes. Huh?
You both did well.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
But I think that's the difference between like performers though, is that performers like
it.
She was like, yeah, you get like charged up. And I was like, I did not like leave that stage better than I got on that stage. I was like,
you're never going to know until you're on that stage.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Comedy is hard too because you never know because some jokes will hit with one crowd and then they'll totally bomb with another one. And you just have to move on.
That's how I feel with my humor. I feel like I could have like a real banging joke in the group chats or in the DMs or whatever, and it'll get like multiple laugh reacts. And then the next day it's like seen by 5 people. I'm like,
oh, never mind.
You're like, I did not get that one.
To be fair, that's everyone's comedy. Though. It's for everybody.
No heart reacts. Okay,
yeah, no hearts. Not even a thumbs up.
Or and I put like in my mind when I think is like a real banging story on Instagram, and not even my loyal story likers will like it. Not that matters.
Oh, but it is. It hurts. It does hurt.
But when
I love that you say my loyal story likers.
Yeah,
I have never thought. No, but I've literally never thought about that. Like you have those people.
You got your regulars.
I
know,
do.
like
I don't even know who mine are because I don't check that shit.
Nice.
I try not to, but sometimes you can't help it.
I love it.
I'm one of those people. I'm always like, and I think about that. There, I'm like,
I need to know.
Oh man, I like so many of their stories, and then I'll like skip to the next, and I won't like one. And I do think about like, are they gonna notice that I like this one, skip that one, like this one? And it's not just that I'm like, I forgot to hit like.
The only time I ever feel bad is if I send too many likes in the story. I'm like, oh sorry.
That's me. That's why I do.
I don't give a fuck.
That's why I do the skip
I'm like,
thing.
Yeah, because
don't do such a good job, and I wouldn't like it so hard.
I'm like, I don't want you to think that like I'm being weird. They hit today. Sorry.
Yeah.
But then in my mind, when people do it to me, I'm just like, no, I love it.
Yeah, keep it going.
But no, I've got my little fan group.
Yes,
that's so
your regulars.
cute.
They
my
often.
little Natesters.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Natesters.
Natesters is so cute. I'm a Natester.
Yeah, I am too.
I've got like there's like 5 of them, and like without fail, when I post something, it's like I see the little heart icon.
Thank you, divas.
Thank you.
Loyal.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You got shooters out here.
What's that? What's a shooter?
A shooter's like. So they're like,
I feel like you shouldn't be saying that from America. Let's be clear.
Oh, yeah.
And also, that's the most Kiwi thing. What's a shooter?
No, they could add on to that question from before about the question that I had about like American language.
Oh yeah, American language,
which we completely diverted from.
Of course, because that's what happens on the podcast.
We're on our own road trip. Just
shooters are essentially. So this comes from like. So awful to say out loud.
If you say porn.
No.
Okay.
No,
I thought you were talking about that kind of shooter.
No. So, not not that kind of shooter. No, thank you. We're not shooting ropes.
Calista!
Sorry, I had to say it.
I was thinking it, but she said it.
Yeah, I said it out loud. That's the problem with the podcast, is that I think that what I have to say goes on with no consequence, and then people quote it back at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, I did say that on the podcast.
How often we are out and people will be like, I'm lit at Disney.
And I'm like,
it's so fucking funny that is the line.
That's the line. That's the line that they
That
stick
is
with
one
them.
of my favorite vocals.
Yeah.
Like the vocals to my
Yeah,
letter.
it's that, and then a ball sack.
Oh, yeah. That one's so funny. I'm so glad
With
you like
Alfie.
that. Thank you.
I've timed it perfectly when the intro
My
starts.
favorite is
First time I've heard the ball sack.
the ball
You're
sack
only
one is so
person.
good. No, my
It's
favorite
so
is
aggressive.
that's what a business owner looks like.
Oh.
I love
That's
that
underrated.
One. Underrated. Yeah, the ball sack one though, when I put it in, I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, it works perfectly. Anyways, so
Mine is I'm lit at Disney, so every time a person comes
I'm
up,
lit
Yeah.
at Disney.
oh my god, we'll just be like out and someone says that and I'm like,
it's so funny.
this is so great.
It's so
This is
fucking
I love
or
it.
like we were when we were up at doing a guest spot, one of the other artists was like,
Oh my
I like
God.
the podcast, and I heard him but Callie didn't, and I was like, I want so bad to see her face, so I just like put my head down like I didn't hear him,
Yeah.
and then I was like, what did he say? And Callie's like, what and he repeated it and she just went,
Oh god.
and
Yeah.
I watched her soul leave her
Leave her
body,
body.
and
You seen
it's
this?
like, yeah.
Well, yeah, because I was like, oh no, like if that's your first impression of me,
I was
It's
loving
the
it.
most
This person's
honest.
Fun.
chaos.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It is the most honest, but it is so like
Yeah.
vulnerable because I'm like, damn, I've talked about crazy shit on the podcast.
Mhm.
Like, oh my god. Anyways, shooter
Yeah.
comes from it's mostly like gang culture in
Okay.
America.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I shouldn't say gang culture. I'm sorry. I just like it. The idea is that you have shooters in your gang,
Okay.
so they're the people who are going to kill other people for you.
Oh, like I
Yes.
got yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah,
Context matters.
Context
Yes.
matters, but like now it's like all slang has become a bastardization of itself. So we don't even think about it being a violent thing. It's just that you've got loyal. Like there now, it's become like no, these people are really loyal to you. So your Nate Sturts, you've got shooters out here. Is basically your top fans.
And completely.
So it's completely now when you say it's completely non-violent, but obviously that's where it comes from. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's like the whole I don't know if you've heard Gen Alpha has been saying 6'7". It's like the new slang. And I watched this video
I
on
can't
it.
figure out what that means.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched a new video on it. Comes from a song, a rapper.
Okay.
Talking about 6'7". So a lot of people thought it had an alliteration to this basketball player who's 6'7", and he's they're like, oh, that's awesome that he's referencing that because they're coming from the same cities. That dude's not even from the same city.
Is he even 6'7"?
I don't think he is. Yeah,
Like
they're
6'5"
thinking
maybe?
he's
Yeah.
probably 6'5". 6'7" seems unreasonable. But it is also a code for I think it's some kind of police code in that state that the rapper is from. So when you call out for 6'7", that means somebody's been shot. So now it comes from black language. But again, the rapper has yet to confirm nor deny that that's what that is. So
Well, I tried to look at the different. Oh my gosh.
The definition. I got you.
Tried to
I got
look
you.
up the definition
Yes.
of 6'7".
Yeah.
And usually, if it's on Urban Dictionary, it's like
pretty straightforward.
it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But then, even on Urban Dictionary of all places,
Yeah.
there was like no definition for it.
Because
I
it's
was
just
like, what does
brain
that
rot
mean?
now. So this linguistic person that I was listening to on YouTube was talking about how like we used to call brain rot like earworms. So people would hear it and then recall and say it out loud. But now this generation's still so young that now they're just saying it because it's like, oh, it makes me belong. Like
Yeah.
we're all this secret club
Yeah.
that knows what 6'7" means, but the secret club still doesn't know what 6'7" means.
Have
So
you s-
like it's like now it technically doesn't really even have a meaning. You're just supposed to laugh because
You're
you
just meant to,
allegedly
like,
know.
know.
Yeah, know in air quotes what 6'7" is.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
If there's like any sort of like cultural trend or language or something, I need the context and I need to know what it means.
Yes, that's how I feel about like now. I've realized that I've grown up because I don't like labubus.
Oh
Yeah, do you ever like I don't know? I had a moment because me literally 2 years ago I would have loved to have a labubu.
my god. Okay.
And now that I'm like reached consciousness and like my frontal lobe it keeps developing, I'm like, I don't think I like that. And I adamantly don't like labubus now.
So
Oh, is that your first one of like
my first trend of realizing that like this is stupid. Like why do we fucking like these? Yeah, it's my first like.
Was it TikTok? No, it was fucking Twitter was the first time I had that. Where that was my moment like in my 20s where I was like, I guess you're an adult because everyone was like, oh my God, you have to get it. And it was like a massive trend. Like the PR team did such a good job of like pushing it out. So it was like,
was it Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter. Okay, yeah. And that was my first,
period. Still, we don't
if you're going to dead name your child, I'm going to dead name your business. But that was that first moment where I was like, I guess I'm an adult because
I don't
2 years ago I would have been like, oh my God, I have to be on the social media platform and I want to do this. And then I was like, I'm not. I'm too old for that. Like, yeah.
So my thing with Labubus is I can separate the enjoyer of the Labubus from the actual product. Like, if
100%.
someone wants to spend money on Labubus, whatever, that's their business. But two things can be true and they're still hideous, ugly, and a horrible trend.
And they'll end up in the landfill just like everyone else. I mean, like the other thing was like Sunny Angels or whatever, which are really
Sunny Angels.
A Sunny Angel is a fucking Kewpie baby.
What's a Kewpie baby?
So Kewpie baby is what tattoo artists will know what like a Kewpie baby is. It's like this little like chibi baby that
okay. Did I send you the history of Kewpie dolls?
No, you did not.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, you should.
It was a phenomenal female artist who did like phenomenal paintings, but that's how she made her living.
Is she the Kewpie baby person?
She's the inventor of Kewpie. It's Kewpie dolls.
Kewpie dolls, sorry.
And they were actual dolls, but she created a comic of them essentially.
Sunny Angels are a bastardization of Kewpie dolls, so people don't know that.
I'm gonna have to look up what this is because I've never heard of. What is it? Sunny Angels?
Sunny Angels. And they're the same thing. They're a little keychain of this like little like doll.
Oh yeah, that's just a knockoff Kewpie.
Literally a knockoff Kewpie.
Okay,
it's
from
like,
a distance, they look like trolls.
They kind of do look like trolls, just like a little cuter.
I was writing something.
Yeah, my thing is, I don't want to yuck anybody's yum. If you're a collector of Labubus, that's good for you. But like, I think that sometimes an item gets to a point of fame where people are just buying it to buy it.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it kind of loses that like collector, like I don't know, allure, I guess, to it. The novelty, even.
I see it as like, they're no different than the Furbies of the like early 2000s.
There you go, yeah. But, like everyone had to have
and
a
like
Furby.
before the Furbies were Beanie Babies. So like,
Bring
and
back
like
Beanie
before
Babies.
Beanie Babies were like Cabbage Patch dolls. So you always had those like generational.
It's like a generational trend.
Yeah, but then we all find it cringe because we're right outside of that age bracket of like, that's it.
Yeah, I've officially reached outside of their target audience and their demographic. And I also think that like sometimes you grow up to a point where you know too much. So now it's like an environmental hazard to like contribute to this because in maybe 6 months from now, maybe even 3 months from now, people are going to forget about Labubus and there's going to be another thing.
I think this is probably just my algorithm, like on social media and stuff, but I've already seen like a decline or a decrease in like Labubu content. So I think it's already starting to happen.
Yeah. It's already happening, I
feel like I probably even by the end of this year, early 2026, it's probably going to be one of those things that's like phased out. There'll probably be like a niche I guess base that will still have them.
It would be cool to like recognize that as like a point in time, like a timestamp of like, remember when Labubus were a thing that was before World War III hit or something like that.
Well, it's the whole like you get some essentially like external gratification right before you end up with like an economic or like a financial or a cultural crash. So like that's why surge right before then. So again, like looking at the early 2000s, Furby was like a collector. At that same time, Beanie Babies were also a collector. And then you had like the like crash of 2004, 2006, like the financial crisis.
I'm going to do a really quick 180 because I just really want to talk about this. This is like the closest event that I can remember it. Do you guys have anything that specifically reminds you of quarantine in COVID?
Oh, that's such a fucking great question.
Oh, for me, whenever Megan Thee Stallion's Savage comes on, whenever I hear that fucking song, I think of quarantine. I know that's so funny and silly, but like
I always think of Tia Claire Toomey doing a dance to it.
It like transports me back into when I was in quarantine and I was just gaming all the time. I was just a sweaty little demon fucking gaming and listening to Megan Thee Stallion Savage all the time because it was such a good song. but then being like, oh, I can't shake my ass to the club or to the song, but like love this song, it's amazing, I'll shake my ass at home, you know? So that's my quarantine like item or gem that I keep thinking about. Yeah, every single time I hear that fucking song, I think of Quarantine Me. I'm like literally transported back in time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So do you want to add on before I go?
You can go first. Yeah.
All right.
Right,
so
absolutely.
Mine is in the similar vein. It was music.
Yeah.
And because when was lockdown? Not to like glamorize lockdowns or anything. Like low key, I thought they were like, it was kind of fun because of the novelty of it.
Very,
not to disregard how
hard it was.
Yeah.
Yes,
100%.
Yeah.
It was a very different experience for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for some people, it was not.
I really feel for the
fucking nightmare.
extroverts of the world.
Oh,
Y'all
my
must
God.
have been suffering. I personally had the time of my life. I'm so sorry. And I do acknowledge that I was privileged enough to have the time of my life. But I had the time of my fucking life.
Yeah.
That's how, I think that's when I realized, that was like a pivotal moment for me, realizing that I don't actually want to be around people.
I don't need to be around
I was always like, oh no, like I have to be around people. And then that was a crucial time for me to be like, I loved
Turns
like
out.
Not being around people. Now granted, it did make it much worse because now like if someone knocks at the door, I have to run away.
Yeah.
Like
I knocked at the door
definitely-
this morning because I forgot my house keys.
Yeah,
and
you're
he was
literally
in
at the window. You're
process.
like,
hey, it's me. Yeah, I had to shout so that way they knew it's me.
She said,
Just
Nate's
say
here because I will. And I like, So that definitely made it worse because no one ever had to come over. And then there was that fear of like, if anyone was coming into your space, then you were going to like possibly like, I wasn't worried about dying. I was worried about like giving it to other people.
Same.
And then we were also really afraid of like, what if I got it and give it to my dogs? Because we didn't know at that point.
Yeah, to the animals.
I do think people forget how like scary it was.
Oh,
Totally.
And that like you found refuge in your home. And so particularly for introverts who already find refuge in their home.
Oh, so
I
You're
personally
like,
loved it.
oh my
right?
God.
I was literally like, oh, turns out I'm doing great.
Yeah.
But also like my bank account did numbers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I saw because there was nothing
hit after
to
hit
buy during lockdown.
Totally.
Because you could only really go to like supermarkets and get your essentials and stuff. You weren't going out and drinking with friends or going to the mall or the shopping centre to like splurge on clothes or shoes or anything like that. You
the novelty of spending money was just like gone.
it was just gone. So it was just like,
take away the urge.
I've literally got nothing to spend my money on. And it was just like stacking up. I was just like, I love that. It's all gone now though.
Yeah.
I know, right?
As soon as like lockdown ended, it was like
woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, living your best life.
Yeah. But I had 3 albums. One in particular was Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa.
Oh my God.
Because that came out, I'm pretty sure, like a week after it was announced that New Zealand was going into lockdown.
Yep. Great album.
Yeah, great album. I think the second one, I'm pretty sure she released it in 2020. And I think it's self-titled. It's by Rina Sawayama.
Oh.
Yeah, another pop album. And the third was, it came out in May 2020, was surprise, Chromatica by Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Those were like my kind of like my 3
peak. Like,
yeah.
Every time you listen to a song from one of those albums, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, especially with Chromatica, because I remember she performed at the VMAs for that year, and obviously it was a lot different because they couldn't have audiences and stuff.
Do you remember how fierce Lady Gaga's masks were? Oh, fierce.
Yeah, she
turned
wore
it
it at the VMAs, and I was like, every time I listen to
Art.
Chromatica, I go straight to that look with her. With
And that's what, like, that's what not being a loser looks like. In my head, I'm like, you have to wear a mask. You turn it into art, and that's innovation.
Yeah.
And then all the losers being like, I don't want to wear a mask. I'm like, you're just being a loser. So
we could go down a whole conversation about that, but we're probably here for hours.
Fair enough.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have your quarantine totem? Your item that makes you think about quarantine?
Like puzzles.
Oh.
This is a very different. I'm like an 80-year-old over here. I would say puzzles.
Bringing out the puzzles.
I still was mostly just listening to audiobooks. Had like that's really, I think like I was into politics before that, but Jen Psaki was the press secretary for the like first part of quarantine, and so I had her on every single day, like trying to get as much news as possible because I was definitely like, I need to learn everything. And that really catapulted me into like being heavily like political and like being interested in that. So like listening to the news or podcasts and then doing puzzles. So
like
now
jigsaw puzzles?
Yeah, like I already like puzzles and like they work really well for my brain, but I become like madly hyper fixated. So I would be awake for 20 hours
like,
just doing a fucking puzzle. Yeah.
The dopamine. That
and then Kiwis would like come touch a piece and I'm like, fuck off. Like, what are you doing?
It's really funny. One time we did like a group puzzle and I realized that with every 3 to 4 pieces that Lou was putting in, I was putting in one. Yeah. That's when I realized I was like, oh, I'm a slow puzzle girl. I'm like,
no, I need time to like think about it.
Mine is like, I don't know. And then sometimes I force them in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She does that where then I'm like, where is this piece? And then I have to look and they'll be just like.
It's clearly not the piece.
Like, the actual piece fits, but the image will just be like a hair off. And I'm like, that's the wrong.
Especially if it's like a puzzle and it's like a section of solid color. I'm like, well, this could go anywhere.
Oh, yeah. She could really go anywhere if she wanted to.
I'm like, where's this going to go?
For me, it's the textures. The textures fuck me up. So, like, if it's just ambiguous, like bushes with ambiguous flowers, I'm like, I don't know. This could be it.
I'll just put it here.
Yeah.
Hope it fits.
She looks like
I'm like such a crazy puzzler. I do not do it very often because it genuinely takes over my life.
Yeah.
But I have like rules. So like if it's a really complicated puzzle, I'm allowed to stare at like the box of the picture for 5 minutes before I start. And then I cannot look again at it because that's cheating.
Okay.
So you have to just memorize the picture and then do it. So if it's like a 1,000-piece puzzle, then you get to glance at the box for 30 seconds and then that's it.
Oh.
And like, I'm not like the box sits there. Like it has to be like 5,000 or more puzzle before you're allowed to like have the box like there.
No, I'd be looking at it for 5 minutes.
But even then, like I tend to just have it down and then every like, usually like, I don't know, every hour of puzzling or so I can like pop it back up. But it usually doesn't take me like a long time to do puzzles. Because my brain just already like loves them, but I do get like really territorial where I'm like, I don't find it fun. And then people are like, you could just have one out all the time. Like I wouldn't have a job. I would just
you'd be too consumed in the art of
for our first anniversary, Kiwis and I stayed in an Airbnb and they had a puzzle there.
Cute.
And I was like, this is adorable. I guess it wasn't an Airbnb, it was a proper B&B. But we stayed and they just had a puzzle out in the like communal area. And I did there was like 4 pieces on the border that had started, I guess for them to be like, please do this puzzle.
Yeah.
We got there on Friday night. I started the puzzle Saturday evening, and then we checked out on, like I clocked the puzzle on Friday when we first got there. It was like, all right, let's go. I want to do this fucking puzzle.
Yeah.
And then Saturday night when we got back from running around all day, Kiwis took a nap and I started the puzzle, and then we could not leave. We couldn't check out. Like I had to like pack everything up Sunday morning and then to fucking finish the puzzle before we could check out, and we had to check out by 11. And then the lady took a picture of me because she's like, I've never had someone first off like finish the puzzle, but just finish the puzzle like
in like one go.
In one go. Like that's crazy impressive. And so it's just me standing there to a puzzle, and she like looked so happy, and I'm just awkwardly standing there like
I couldn't help myself. It was
now like at that point I was like mortified. Now I would just be like, I'm autistic dog.
That's so funny.
Obvi, can't believe no one clocked that.
Clearly.
But like, yeah. That like anytime I see a puzzle now, I'm like, this is not shut down. You do not have 50
like
hours this week to do this.
You're like, don't challenge me with a good time.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
I do it like I do one puzzle like for Christmas.
Yeah.
Between like Christmas and New Year's, I'll get like a box of like different puzzles, and I'm like that box full of puzzles, and then come my birthday, they have to go away for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of holidays, I've been trying to start this new segment. With podcasters. It's
yes.
Favorite thing and least favorite thing. Okay, what's your favorite holiday to start off with?
Okay, so I think immediately it's probably Halloween.
Love.
I used to be like a huge Christmas stan, but then like the last 5-6 years it kind of took a dip where I was just like, I kind of got way too into like the commercialization of it. And I was like, and it kind of like took away that kind of festive spirit.
It's become like a Hallmark thing.
Yeah, but over probably the last 2 years, it's kind of gone up a bit.
Nice.
So I would say Christmas is still getting up there. What was the second part of the question? I lost my
okay.
train of thought.
That's totally fine. So
wait, before you get the second part.
Yes.
Do you carol? Do you like caroling?
Absolutely not.
God damn it. You fucking dicks, dude.
Luke
You
keeps
dicks.
trying to get us to carol and stuff. I cannot. The social anxiety I feel.
Wait. I could, but not like the traditional Christmas songs. I like really modern Christmas songs.
I also believe that you get to hold a speaker with you.
Yeah.
So that way you get to like have background music. We did that the last Christmas we were in Reno.
Mm-hmm.
I made her go around the neighborhood. We were walking our dog and I played music really loud and I acted like we were caroling.
There's a vlog out there if you guys are interested in watching the Christmas vlog. It's ridiculous.
On the Tattoo Homewreckers page is our Christmas vlog and the caroling parts.
I just I just really don't like Christmas music. I like some, I feel like a representation of the Christmas songs that I like. There's this one in particular. It's called Christmas Kinda Sucks by Peach PRC.
Oh, love
it.
I love that.
It's like a pop banger.
Yeah.
But
I love this.
every time it comes around to Christmas, because I feel like
Snowman by Sia. Have you listened to that song?
Oh, I can get into Snowman by Sia.
It's cute.
Her whole Christmas album's kind of cute.
Yeah.
But also I just can't listen to Christmas albums.
Fair enough.
Especially the Mariah one.
Okay, since we're on the Christmas topic, the whole point of the segment is to introduce the fact that you can love something while also acknowledge its flaws.
Oh, yes.
So I want to know what your favorite thing about Christmas is and what your least favorite thing about Christmas is.
Okay, so I feel like I've already answered the favorite thing about Christmas is the whole commercial sides of it. How it's all become like one huge monopoly and cash grab and sales and discounts and all that kind of stuff. It's just an icky vibe to me.
Yeah, not fun.
But what I do love about Christmas is the actual day, setting aside like the chaos of getting set up and ready and stuff, is literally just like eating food and drinking and interacting with family and friends.
Yeah, that part's nice.
Yeah, especially and I can only speak in the context from a person who's lived in New Zealand, especially when it's a nice sunny day, because our Christmases are very it'll be a combination of or separately barbecues, going to the beach.
Barbecue for Christmas is so crazy. Yeah. Oh my god,
that's how I feel. I'm like that's so crazy.
But to me, and a lot of New Zealanders, that's just that's the thing that'll be our version. That'll be our staple of what it is for snow in America.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it sounds so much better because unless you're I don't know, going skiing, the most we do on Christmas, which is always
trapped inside because of how shitty the weather is, and
it's cold
depending on how crazy. Because sometimes it snows, sometimes it doesn't. So it's love-hate relationship. Sometimes it snows so bad that you literally can't go anywhere. It's dangerous to drive. And then when it doesn't snow at all, then it's just sad
because you're just cold and you're just stuck inside the house. So most people, it's you open presents in the morning.
Yes.
And then you're just sitting inside. So you're either fucking around with the presents or you're watching a movie. It's very lazy day. So the idea that you get to go to the beach and be active, you get out of the house, an almost guaranteed
that's
reason
more of
to
a
get out of the house and be outside is actually quite nice to hear.
Because depending on the temperature, because especially with climate change and global warming, each year that goes by, it's getting slightly warmer and warmer. So the summers are getting hotter and hotter. I feel like you've kind of got no choice in New Zealand than to get outside because it gets really humid and sticky when you're inside, especially if you've got numbers of people inside as well.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you've either got to go outside or drive to the beach or something like that.
Yeah, because you guys don't have air conditioning.
That makes
sense. I have to state that for anyone who is not a Kiwi listener or is predominantly American, because that's usually where everyone's house has aircon. It's got central air. So for most people they're whatever. You would just bum on the
AC.
You
can, but also people want to go to the beach.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
And I think that's great. Because I was thinking about that. I was I'm a little bit sad that I don't know, people talk about going to the beach, but I didn't realize it's the tradition of it. Yeah. And so I was I love that. Because Caboose and I have been to the beach on Christmas Eve because he grew up in Miami.
Yeah.
But it like wasn't a tradition. It was just something that we did for the day because it's hot and it's summer, like temperature there all the time. But then to hear that like a tradition is a barbecue and going to the beach is like, so it's so cute. Like it like sounds like, like we're not gonna be stuck inside the house being like, oh, it's Christmas, what is there to do? Nothing.
No, it's and again it depends on the family or the person, but majority of families or groups of people will they'll get up and they'll open their presents and stuff, and then they'll usually either drive to like their friend's house or their family's house, or they'll go to their batch or out to the beach or something. There's a lot of travel involved in Christmas, especially in New Zealand, and I would say drinking culture is like a big thing with our Christmases as well.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
do we like that? Do we not like that?
I mean, each to their own.
Yeah.
I feel like everything done in moderation and responsibility, you know.
Yeah.
Then I'm all for it.
All for it.
Yeah. There are obviously, like, you know, dangers and stuff with
just
drinking.
be responsible.
Yeah, exactly. Just be responsible. I'm not being a party pooper or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not, because literally last year I popped open the bottle of wine at like 9:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, we definitely do that on holidays.
On holidays, it's like a really. I've come to realize too, upon like my 27th year of existing.
Yeah.
I apparently like alcohol the most when I'm with like a small group of people. I actually don't really enjoy alcohol when we're out and it's like, you know, a bar setting and there's like 20 plus people, or like at the shows and stuff when there's a lot of people, or like it's clubbing or anything like that.
Yeah.
I find that like I'd much rather save my alcohol usage for like the most fun, and the most fun I have with alcohol is when I'm with a small group of people.
Yeah. So. If it's like a glass of wine when you're playing board games.
Yeah, the best. Like, that is the peak alcohol usage for me is when I'm like, it's chill and I don't have to worry about being perceived by like 20 other fucking people.
It's great, especially in Christmas. Like when you've got like a cold beverage, whether it's alcoholic or non-alcoholic, and you're in the backyard or like you're sitting on the beach. It's just so refreshing.
Yeah, totally.
So, because I was thinking, is it going to be a bit of a culture shock for both of you having Christmas in the summer?
Yeah.
Because you'd be more used to, I guess, the colder climate and the snow and stuff like that.
It's already hard for us because Halloween, like, I love Halloween. My favorite holiday. Yep. And normally, like, when I have like the energy to, we'll go balls to the walls with like decorations, not just outside but inside as well.
Yeah.
Where like it's fucking insane, right? The whole house turns into like a fucking haunted house.
Yeah.
But like with how much we've had for work this month, and then on top of like the fact that it's spring, totally forgot that Halloween's literally like less than 10 days away.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh my god. Wait, it's literally next Friday.
Yeah, it's next Friday. Isn't that crazy? So, like, for me,
it's
like,
5 days away.
Not having, like, the 5 days away, not having, like, anybody else decorate or seeing the, like, orange and brown leaves on the ground.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, what triggers Halloween is the leaves on the ground and all the plants, like, dying in the colder weather. So, seeing the flowers, I'm immediately, my body did not clock that it's Halloween time.
Yeah, you're like, this does not make any sense.
Yeah.
This is not a dead leaf.
Yeah.
You're like, they're a flower. And you're like, that's not Halloween.
Yeah.
Like I clocked that yesterday when we were working. Somebody had said like October, and I was like, "What?
What are you talking about?
It's October?" Because my brain was automatically like, "Oh, it's like April." Because when I look around, it looks like April in the South and April in England, where I'm like, "Oh, this is it." Like, and I got used to like knowing that like Reno was like seasonally different because everything was dead all the time.
Yeah.
So the only like differentiation was like during winter time, the mountains have like snow on them. Yes. So that's how you'd be like, okay, that's for sure winter. Yeah. But like looking outside, it visually looks pretty much the same all year round. Whereas here I look outside and I'm like, okay, springtime, we're about to enter summer, so it's April. And then when I hear people saying, it's October and like it's about to be Christmas, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so the thing about Christmas in New Zealand, and I'm going to try and tie it in with, I think you mentioned it on the previous episode about how when you've been like driving down the street and stuff, there's like no decorations.
Yeah.
Because New Zealand, we do like celebrate Halloween, but it's not on the extent as like overseas.
Totally, yeah.
I feel like we celebrate Halloween like the week of, or
I
like
see.
a few days before.
I
like,
see, yeah.
We're very like Halloween party focused. Yeah,
That makes
There
sense.
are a lot of Halloween parties,
Yes,
which
the
I feel
Halloween
like
events make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
I'm like,
there's-
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's not to say that there are people who don't decorate. There will be, but it's just not like on the same extent. But
Yeah.
what I will say is, literally, as soon as it hits November 1st, it's Christmas.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, damn. All
It
right.
is
that's my
Christmas.
vibe.
Yeah.
I fucking love
You
Christmas.
will, when you're going out shopping, you will
Oh,
see.
Did you die? No, you're good. Keep talking.
Okay.
Okay.
He just died.
You'll see like all the Christmas products.
Mhm.
You'll see a lot more houses
Yeah.
putting up like the wreaths and the tinsel and the
Aw.
lights.
I love the lights are probably my favorite part
Yeah.
about Christmas.
Great, because we've got a spot in Hamilton that does it. 2 spots actually that do it
Really?
Christmas time. So there is the Mormon Temple out in Temple View, which is
Where?
just outside of Hamilton,
Okay.
and they have a big lights display.
Okay.
And there's probably, I think it's the most popular one. It is called the Harrowfield Lights, and it's a suburb in the north of Hamilton. And it's this big street, probably in like the shape of like a P.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it goes around like that.
Mhm.
And then pretty much every single house on that street is lit up. And I'm not talking about just like, there's string
Mhm.
lights.
Yeah, just
like
string
they've got displays. They've got like ones that have timed
Yeah.
music and stuff.
Yes. Oh, totally.
I
Yeah.
want to live on that street.
Yeah.
That's my dream. We were crazy about ours, and I loved it. I feel like those people like really held on to like that childhood. Like
Oh,
this is it,
100%. Like,
because
it's-
that's my favorite.
I feel like if you end up going, which we should go,
Yes,
Absolutely.
please. I would love.
you are probably going to get immediately transported into that festive spirit of
Mhm.
Christmas, because it's like, I guess, the same scale as displays that you would see over in America
Mhm.
when it's Christmas over there.
Yeah.
Like some of the houses are just like, oh yeah, whatever, but then there are some which are like, oh my god, their electricity bill, fierce.
Fierce.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You're really just
I'm just
saving
like,
up
okay,
for
so you're
December.
rich.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have the money to spend.
Yeah.
Totally. Least
Yeah.
favorite part about Christmas for me is the taking down all the decorations. That's really sad. I should say my actual favorite part about Christmas though is the cookies. Like I really enjoy making cookies.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
love
have,
making
like-
cookies.
I think, I guess, to piggyback off of that,
Yeah.
because it's kind of connected. Yeah, I think Christmas is my favorite holiday
Yeah.
because I love the like community, and we stepped away from the commercialism of Christmas like
Mhm.
a couple years ago, and so and like Kiwis and I did not grow up with like money in our early years. We didn't have
Yeah.
money, so we have lots of traditions around Christmas that don't involve like spending money, but it's a
Yeah.
lot of like bringing people. So like one of the things we do is we do like essentially cookie day, but we like take time like
That's cute.
making cookies.
Yeah.
And then like on Christmas Day, we so we don't spend all day cooking.
Mhm.
We all just like make a dish or 2 dishes,
Yep.
and we condense the cooking time to about 2 hours.
Yeah. So
That's the most efficient way to do it. I
And,
reckon.
so
yeah,
that
so
way
like
it's
everyone
like-
prepare to have your dish done at around this time,
Yeah.
so that way people know like, okay, I need this amount of time
Mhm.
to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
Well-
on dessert duty.
Yeah.
Period.
We have so many like traditions where it's like us decorating is its own tradition. Then we have like stockings in the morning, and then like I like a friend thing where it's like people can just like come and go, so like, you can do your stuff.
Yeah.
That was something like my parents always did, where it was like, oh, you can just like come and go as you please.
Mhm.
But I think that's like something that for me, it's Christmas is like the lights and the community, and
Yes.
that's what makes me feel festive, which is why I love the decorations,
Mhm.
like because it's the like visual representation of people's care for their community.
Yes.
To be like, I want to show you how much like I want to participate in your magic.
Just like committing
Yeah.
to the bit.
Yeah.
The reason why I hate taking down the decorations is because, one, that festive spirit is over, but
Mhm.
also it does mark that time, like, oh, the work year's coming back, the
Mhm.
school
Yeah.
year's coming back,
Mhm.
your adult life is coming back.
Yeah, time to come
Yeah.
back to reality.
Kind of time to come out of holiday mode. All
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, no, please. Just, can we please keep the decorations up? I don't want to be reminded.
Absolutely.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, the lights have cued us to wrap up this episode, but what do we normally do? We do, what are you proud of today? One thing you're
proud of today.
Oh gosh. Well, when this is aired, which will probably be sometime next week.
Yeah.
I'll be entering my 3rd or 4th week of no vaping.
Yay!
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Good.
Yes, that's huge. Big moves.
Yes,
your lungs love you for that. All of your organs love you. But
yeah, that's why I was like, oh my god, my lungs are gonna hate me in like years if I don't stop this.
100%.
I don't know if you saw. There's like videos that it's called Kurtzigot or whatever. I'm always pronounce it wrong, but they're animated videos, informational science videos. Yeah. They did one on vaping, and it's more than just your lungs. It's also your heart. It's most of your organs like really have a hard time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and your blood too. Like it affects everything. It's so insane.
Yeah.
So you'd be surprised. So good for you.
It's still something that's relatively new that they're still trying to get a lot of data on.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because
and none of the data is good. To be clear, none of it's like, hey, this is lovely.
And Kurtzigot also explains that like because like the data is everywhere, it's really hard to get like a control group, but then also like see that group. It takes time. It just truly takes time. But yeah, what they've discovered is not good. So good for you.
So I'm very proud of you.
As much as I love the flavor, I was like, no, I need to stop spending money on this. And my body's going to be grateful for it. So
absolutely.
But the thing that I found with vaping is like, I don't know if it's going to be a forever thing. Like there have been times where I've quit for a long period of time and then I've picked it back up. So I don't like to put like a timeline on it. Like,
absolutely.
I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to try and be vape free for a year, because then you put your pressure on yourself to try and reach that goal. So you just do it one day at a time.
One day at a time, and you see how far you get. And like honestly, it's better than 0 days at a time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's one day that you are not harming your lungs. It's one day of recovery that they have.
Exactly.
And so that way, as long as those days last longer than the other days, like that's the trick to like stacking healthy habits.
I like to think there's little microorganisms in my lungs with like builder's hats on.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, time to get to work.
Yeah. And so then if you go to grab a vape, they're like, are you fucking kidding me? Not again.
Oh shit.
I just fixed this.
Be like a weather event or something like
that.
Oh no, the cotton candy cloud is coming.
No, they're safe for now. Keep doing what you're
working.
doing. Yeah.
Iconic. Good for you. That's amazing.
What are you proud of?
Oh, today I'm very proud of having hard conversations. Very proud of that.
Oh,
yeah, I've realized that having deep like relationships with people also means that having like deeper conversations. So pushing that connection, regardless of how uncomfy you feel, you should still go for it.
Yeah, I feel like there was a good balance in this. It was like very fun, unserious, and it was like death.
Yeah, and then we somehow made death really fun.
Well, because again, it's going to happen to everyone.
To pretend that it doesn't does you a disservice, right?
Exactly. Yeah, because you're not living in the present.
Yeah. Totally. Sorry, Frasco, for talking about your death.
Well, I mean, I'm over here talking about I want to go to that funeral. Okay, I will add really fast. I will say in lieu of my one thing, one thing I'm proud of is this fucking thought.
Yeah.
I'm going to stumble through this. It's not going to sound great. It might sound a bit offensive.
But
I think that sounds like such a great party that if someone were to be like, hey, like I'm transitioning like genders, that would be like, why are we not doing funerals for like your fucking, the past self, your dead name. Yeah. Like, let's do fucking.
So-and-so died.
Yeah. Cause when I was like, dude, I want to go to that, but I want you to be there for it.
I want you to be there.
And obviously like, you don't need to transition then.
Yeah.
But I was like, that would just be like if you did that as like a birthday party for like your 50th, like death to the first like century I'm alive, or half century.
There's probably people out there who have transitioned that might have done that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's just maybe just not as talked about.
Show idea.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Because I think it's that like, okay, death to my old life. Let's fucking celebrate the new. And when you were talking about the music choices, like this would be perfect for like being reborn. Always the one, like all of that. I was like,
I want to see those replace gender reveal parties.
Yes.
Period. Me too.
Yes.
Hot take. Hate a gender reveal party.
I think it's, if I'm being quite frank, as someone who had like very conventional like friends and have been to my share of baby showers and the bajillion goddamn parties involved with a wedding.
Yeah.
I think it's just another reason to fucking throw a party.
Yeah.
And to get free shit.
Yeah.
That you're like, stop it. Like, let's just have like a, hey, congratulations.
Yes.
Now we should like
Congrats,
surround
you have
you
a
as a
baby
community
coming.
because you have a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
How about let's
Yeah.
not focus on what the gender of the baby is?
Yeah.
And maybe that it's just
Celebrate
going to be
that there's a baby.
that there's just going to be a
Yeah.
happy, healthy baby.
I love to hate on
Absolutely.
gender reveal parties though. Some of them are so bad. Some of them are so bad that I love it. I love it so
when they
much.
fail, I'm just like, huh.
Yeah. Oh, bummer.
I know.
Oh, no.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, and sometimes like you can really see. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you don't need a Schadenfreude right now.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you proud of today?
Yeah.
I use that thought
yes.
that I was like, that needs to be an actual thing that we
Yes.
don't need to wait till you die. I want to
we
just
should
like
just
be
do it
like,
now.
hey, for
Yeah.
your like whatever, choose a birthday,
Yeah.
choose a whatever
Yeah.
event,
And just,
and
throw
just
like
do it.
We don't need to wait for a funeral to have
No.
like a PowerPoint. We could literally.
Yes.
Make a PowerPoint. party.
100%.
Been craving.
That's
one
what
of
I'm
those.
gonna make Callie do for my birthday. I'm gonna be like, hey, you need to like, because you were saying that, and I was like, oh, it would be like a like Nate Day like celebration, and I was like, you know what?
Oh my
I think I want to
gosh.
treat my birthday like that. To be like, I'm not doing a full ass party. Treat this like a wake. Come say some nice shit about
And
me.
then leave, bitch.
Look fierce. Take some pictures. Mingle with people.
Yeah.
And then leave.
And then leave. Like
Yeah.
treat it like you celebrate me like you would if I were dead.
Yeah.
Celebration of
And
life.
so whatever that looks like for you, if that looks like you coming, but like in like saying not just coming, that would be weird. Or do that like on your own time.
On your
Yeah.
time, not in front of people.
Yeah, I die and you're like, ugh, gotta do it, dude. But yeah, I was like, that would be fucking
Yeah.
a fierce ass like
Yeah.
celebration where I'm like, I don't want to wait till I die to fucking
I wanna
have
see
people
it.
say that.
I wanna see
Yeah,
it. So,
yeah,
No, I'm into that.
do we
Yeah.
have a win for the week?
yeah.
Yeah.
Win for the week. Oh gosh. I did 2 runs this week, so
Love.
my training
Nice.
for around the bridges is
Going well.
going well. It's
Yes.
getting there.
Your
I
time
mean,
is
that's awesome.
amazing.
Well, I was trying to beat my fastest 1K
Mhm.
that I set in October last year, and I was so close today,
Nice.
but I didn't get it.
That's okay.
Yeah, because my fastest 1K was I think 3 minutes and 59 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. Fast.
Wow.
Yeah. Really
That's
fast.
I've
crazy.
never been able to get it. It was like that literal one day.
Yeah.
And I've
Mhm.
never been able to hit it ever since.
Yeah.
But it's good that you're chasing it.
Yeah. Well, I think the fastest I got today was like 4 minutes and 46 seconds.
Work.
But that's because I was like, I need to boost it.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was my win for the week.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Good win
Yeah.
for the week. I like
What's
that
your win?
Yeah.
My win for the week is being more consistent with fitness. So even if
Good.
it's like, even if I'm not like going to the gym per se, making the effort to move my body somehow. Because I think there's a lot of pressure of like, oh, you have to go to the gym to like do stuff, but it's the whole like consistency is key. Like
100%.
anything's better than nothing. So that.
If I miss
is
a day, I just make up for it another day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just find a way to move your body somehow. You don't have to like have the pressure of going somewhere to
No.
do fitness.
No.
You could just, I don't know, fucking run.
Literally
Or,
just going for a walk
Yeah.
is all you need.
totally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Totally. So that's my win.
It's a good win.
How about you?
My win would be us running to that show.
Oh my God.
Well, they were
And I was
very-
still vibing.
There's like a connection.
there's
there.
a
yeah,
connection.
yeah. I was just
Connection.
like, well, like as we were like going, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, thank God you're back in the gym like consistently,
Yeah.
so because she was behind me like, I'm dying, and I was like, thank God you've been going to CrossFit. That was totally worth the fucking like
Totally.
money
Mhm.
for you to be able to be like, I'm chilling.
Mhm.
Well, it's funny because I was watching the stories and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be running with you.
Well, this bitch is a runner, so she like
You
that's
said
her
as you
thing.
just told me that I was dying. To be
Yeah.
fair, that run was really nice though. It was
There's a
good run.
difference between like dying
Mm-hmm.
because you're like not planning on running and actively being a runner. I'm not an active runner.
Mhm.
In the gym, I will skip the run every time. I'm like, give me a machine. I'm not running.
Yeah.
I am a run for a purpose. I
Yeah.
understand that I
Oh,
have to
yeah.
run a marathon at some point because I'm not allowed to make fun of marathoners until I've done it.
Yep.
But
There's one coming up in Hamilton next year, so
oh,
That's on
God.
the list to sign up for a marathon. So.
Yeah. And like she's a runner. So
Mhm.
like what my thing with that is like, if you have 5 minutes to work out, what are you doing? And she is going for a fucking run. She's like, oh, this is it.
Easy. Like if I had to pick, like I always pick a run for my easy fitness in air
Mhm.
quotes because like There's nothing to it. You just pop in headphones and you go.
Yeah.
And for me, easy fitness is lifting weights. I'm like, okay, I'll put a clock on and I'll fucking lift heavy weights.
Yeah.
So that's where like, it's like, what is your preferred, like, what are you choosing on the board of like, you can do anything today to work out.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And that's how you know what your like sport is that you want to go to. And yes, you should do a variety of things, but like what you identify is I want to do this.
Yeah.
I feel like if that was me, I would probably do like HIIT.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Because in that 5 minutes, you can smash out quite a few different
5 minutes doing a HIIT workout.
It feels like
the
an
longest
hour.
5 minutes of
Yeah,
your life.
exactly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And you'll never get bored in that 5 minutes either. So, well,
Awesome.
thank you so much for being on the podcast, Nate.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, I loved having you. If you guys have any questions for Nate, please say them in the comments. I'm sure you would love to see them, and if not, then I'll just forward them to you.
I love answering questions.
Yeah,
if I have the intellectual capabilities of answering those questions.
Well, I'm sure we'll get questions. Everyone's always asking us questions about like.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna drop in the comments some insane like math equation, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wait.
Unless you do like that.
I was gonna say something that I forgot to say
at the
beginning of the podcast.
Yep.
This was like my bold and beautiful moment. You two are like my bold and beautiful.
Stop, that's so
not,
sweet.
Not to compare.
Lou's bald and I'm beautiful.
I was going to say none of us are technically bald.
No.
We're all beautiful.
We're all beautiful, yes.
But like, you two are like Trixie and Katya if they weren't drag queens, but the two were just women who just moved to New Zealand. But
it's I love this stretch. If they weren't drag queens but were women who also moved to New Zealand
and we're just tattooers. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I don't know who would be Trixie or Katya though. That's who you.
We know that. That I would for sure not be Trixie.
Okay.
Yeah. That was Katya fully aware. For sure. I'm Trixie.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of it's funny because I've always wanted to be Katya.
Yeah.
And then that's
I
what
want to
happens.
be Trixie.
She wants to be Trixie, and then we end up being the people that we don't want.
No, I feel like I relate to Trixie more. Like Katya or one of the guests will say something so serious, and then Trixie will be like, love.
That's so funny.
That's her. She's like, work diva. And
she's like, that's so horny.
I literally just told you something really important for business, and she's like, there's.
Yes,
like, wow.
I love that.
What does that mean?
Talking about death, diva down. Literally. Oh my God.
Okay,
well,
perfect.
thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
we'll catch you next week.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.